Imagine the unthinkable. A young child, full of life and promise, disappearing without a trace from the safety of her own home. A community shattered, a family left desperate for answers, and a mystery that has gripped the nation for years. Today, we take a detailed, carefully researched look into the haunting disappearance of Summer Moon Utah Wells, a case filled with unanswered questions, shifting theories, and new developments that challenge everything we thought we knew. Before we begin this deep dive, I want to invite you to join our community. If you appreciate carefully sourced, in-depth storytelling that respects the facts and honors the people behind the headlines, please subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Because when new information emerges in this case, you'll want to be the first to know. In this video, we'll walk through every aspect of Summer Wells' disappearance, from the last moment she was seen to the massive search efforts that followed. From official statements and ongoing investigations to public reactions and online theories. We'll separate rumor from verified facts and help you understand the complex layers behind this heartbreaking mystery. So, settle in, keep an open mind, and let's explore the story of Summer Wells together. A story that reminds us how fragile life can be and how powerful hope remains, even in the darkest times.
Imagine a sunny summer day, filled with the laughter of a 5-year-old girl playing freely outside her family's home. A day that suddenly turns into a nightmare no parent could ever prepare for. Imagine the moment a child simply vanishes without a trace, leaving behind nothing but questions, fears, and a community desperate for answers. This is the haunting reality of the disappearance of Summer Moon Utah Wells. On June 15, 2021, in the quiet hills of Hawkins County, Tennessee, Summer was last seen in the safety of her own home. A child full of life and promise, with bright blue eyes and soft blonde hair, Summer's sudden disappearance shocked a small town and gripped a nation. What began as an ordinary afternoon became a chilling mystery that has remained unsolved for years, a case filled with hope, heartbreak, and haunting uncertainty. Summer had been outside with her mother and grandmother, planting flowers in their yard. According to her mother, Candace Bly, Summer then went inside to play with her brothers, only to vanish moments later. The house, the yard, the nearby woods, all were scoured by law enforcement and volunteers, yet no sign of her was ever found. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation launched a massive search effort, bringing in hundreds of officers, search dogs, helicopters, and drones. Despite the tireless work, Summer's trail went cold. The details of that day remain clouded in mystery, and every new lead has so far failed to bring her closer to home. Summer's parents, Don Wells and Candace Bly, have made emotional public pleas for their daughter's safe return. But with every interview and every statement, the case grew more complicated, scrutinized by both investigators and an anxious public hungry for answers. Years have passed. Billboards still bear Summer's smiling face. The community remains vigilant, holding on to hope while confronting the painful reality of a child lost in the shadows. This is the story of Summer Wells, a story of innocence interrupted, a family forever changed, and a mystery that refuses to fade away. It began on a day much like any other, with the warmth of early summer settling gently over Hawkins County. The air was thick with the buzz of cicadas and the scent of freshly turned earth. Summer had spent part in the afternoon planting flowers with her mother and grandmother, their hands working side by side in the garden. The simple act of planting life seemed a symbol of hope. Yet hope would soon be replaced with heartbreak.
According to Candace, after planting, Summer went inside the home to play with her brothers, a routine she'd followed many times. Moments later, she disappeared,
The house, normally filled with the sounds of children's laughter, grew quiet and empty. The family quickly realized something was terribly wrong. Don Wells, Summer's father, was at work when he received the call. The news struck him like a thunderclap. He rushed home, joining the frantic search that had already begun. Law enforcement agencies, including the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, responded immediately. The search quickly expanded from the property to the surrounding hills and woods. Search teams methodically combed every inch of terrain, using helicopters to scan from above and trained dogs to pick up any scent trail. But the dense forest, rugged hills, and hidden ravines made the search extremely difficult. Every day that passed without finding Summer was a heavy blow to the family, to the community, and to investigators. The local community rallied together, holding vigils and prayer meetings, refusing to give up hope. Yellow ribbons appeared on trees and fences, a symbol of collective resolve and remembrance. Authorities issued an Amber Alert, and the case caught the attention of national media. Every detail was scrutinized, from the timeline Candace and Don provided to reports from neighbors to any possible sightings in nearby towns. But the truth remained elusive. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation spoke carefully, emphasizing that they had not ruled out any possibility. Was Summer abducted by a stranger? Did she wander off and become lost? Or was there some other explanation? Without clear evidence, the investigation remained open-ended. Summer's disappearance sparked an outpouring of public sympathy and anxiety. Online forums erupted with theories, some based on facts, others fueled by speculation. Videos and posts analyzing every available detail proliferated, creating a digital echo chamber where rumors often overshadowed reality. In the midst of the public debate, the family endured intense scrutiny. Their parents faced questions and sometimes harsh judgment, their grief laid bare before the world. Yet through it all, Don and Candace continued to appeal for information, for the return of their daughter, for closure. The search never stopped. New tips emerged, new areas were examined, and new technologies were brought in. Drones, thermal imaging, data analysis, but each lead seemed to dissolve into dead ends. 3 years have now passed since that fateful day. The pain of unanswered questions remains fresh, the absence of Summer palpable. Her image, a bright, hopeful face, is a reminder of a life interrupted and a family left in limbo. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation continues to treat the case as active. They urge anyone with credible information to come forward, emphasizing that even small details can be crucial. This is a story of hope and heartbreak, of a community united and a family's unyielding love. It's a reminder that behind every missing person case is a human life. A child's story is still unfolding in the hearts of those who wait. If you know something, anything at all, about what happened to Summer Wells, you're urged to contact the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation or the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. Your voice may be the key to unlocking a mystery that has haunted many for too long. Until that day, the search continues. The hope remains, and the memory of Summer Wells lives on in every whisper of the wind through the trees, in every sunset over the hills, and in the hearts of those who refuse